Ang mga tao na nagtitiwala, hindi naman sila nagmamadali, hindi nila ako pinipressure, nakakataba ng puso. Sabi ko, nung tinanong ko si Lord kung nasa tama pa ba ako, sabi nila sa akin, sabi ng mga tao sa akin na nagtitiwala sa akin, hindi kasi ako tipo ng tao na gustong-gusto makadisappoint. Sabi nila, maghihintay sila. Importante, maging okay daw ako. Maging maayos daw ako. Yung pamilya namin, maging healthy. I'm sorry for being emotional. You rarely see me like this, but salamat for making me and for reminding me that I matter. Hi guys, I think it's 2:25 a.m. and I still can't sleep, so I think it's about time for me to do my COVID realization journey vlog. So I've been very vocal about it. I did not keep it because I've been very responsible about it. But first of all, I want to ask you guys, how have you been holding up? If you still have the virus, take the time that you need to get well. You can do it. There's always, a light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, let's start with how it all began. So, during the holidays, I know that everyone had somehow a bit of normalcy because of a lot of restrictions being lifted. Syempre, nagkaroon tayo ng mga salo-salo, ganyan. But we've always been very maingat, to say the least, because number one, we always have antigen kits in the house, so we're all fully vaccinated. And every time that, when we meet others, we make sure that hindi mo na kami lalabas after that. So, we all have our own share of responsibility. It was in January 1st, actually, when I felt a bit weak. Parang feeling ko sisipunin ako. So, pinahinga ko na. Actually, dapat midnight we're supposed to go out with friends because open naman na ulit. But, decided against it because I told them that, I would rather rest and I don't want to be sick on the first day of work, which is going to be on a Monday. And, I don't want to wake up naman na, I'm really responsible. So, parang feeling ko, sayang yung time. So, sabi ko, ipahinga ko na lang kaysa ilabas ko pa. So, that's what we did. Second day ng January, I felt, I really felt a bad headache. And it didn't go away. January 3rd, I began to have rashes. So, sabi ko parang iba na. So, we booked a swabber for RT-PCR test. And then, I asked also for medications for my severe headache because it never really never really gets moderate or never really gets worse. So, talagang consistently masakit yung ulo ko. It's hard for me to stay on the screen. So from then on, the usual postings of like around 8 to 9 tiles in a day have become like 5 to 6. So that's a drastic change for me. It's not normal. At sabi ko, hindi talaga kaya. So there. We had a test. And then I think we got it from one swab plus. They're very accommodating. Price is good as well. And then during that time, it was the peak na ang dami ng positive. So my closest friends all tested positive. So we have direct contact with them. So isa na rin din sa factors that I consider. That's why nagpa-test kami. It took around 48 to 72 hours if I'm not mistaken. Matagal lumabas yung results because understandable. Talagang sobrang dami nagpapaswab. Actually, naisingit lang kami talaga the following day. Supposedly parang 3 days pa dapat. But I said nga that I'm showing symptoms and I have kids. So yun. It's a good thing that Connor went to my mom. So they're staying in their place, in my mom's place. So sila lang yung hindi namin kasama sa house kasi vacation, Christmas vacation pa ng mga bata. Supposedly, susunduin ko yung si Kuya Connor on the day ng school. But that was when the peak of my symptoms started na. And then, nagkaroon ako ng mga rashes all over my body. It was red spots all over. I think because of some medications with the severe headache. Because I was given like 3 you take 3 times a day and an extra na pag hindi kaya talaga. So, talagang medyo bangag ka. So, yun. So, I took things a bit slow for the time being because I think that's the only thing that I can do. And then, little by little, lumabas yung results and the whole household, including our helpers and including my assistant and my driver, they all tested positive. We all tested positive. So, there. We isolated. So, wala akong papasok na deliveries. Wala rin lumalabas. Nung lumabas yung results namin, talagang sumunod ako sa protocol. Hanggang ngayon, medyo hinihingal pa ako when I'm talking. Hindi gaya ng normal self ko when I'm doing it. That, you know me, dire-diretso lang. But this time, I'm having a little hard time breathing because I think I've been open about me having asthma. Even when I was young, because I got it from my mother's side. Mga uncle ko, kami, hikain kami. So, ang ano lang sa akin, may mga triggers talaga, hindi ganun ka lala yung akin. So, it's manageable. But when it's too much, I need to take mga Ventolin sometimes, but hindi naman regularly. So, moving forward, ayan, isolate. After ng 10 days or 14 days yata yung ginawa namin, nag-negative na yung buong family, including Olivia. You know, the biggest hit for me was when she tested positive. Takot ako, iyak ako ng iyak. Na parang feeling ko, bakit ganun? 1-year-old pa lang si Ollie. And I've been very thankful that, Connor and my mom are there in her place. Kasi, otherwise, baka hindi ko kayanin because my mom has a lot of comorbidities. Number 1, yung asthma niya. Tumatanda na si mama, so marami na rin siyang mga sakit-sakit. May mga maintenance na rin. So, iingatan ko talaga. Si Connor also is like me. Medyo weak yung system niya. for some reason. Siguro, because, for the past 2 years, we were just at home, school at home, watch, draw. You can't really play outside, so there's not a lot of exercise going on. So, hindi rin ganun ka-okay. So, thankful ako because hindi ko sila kasama that time. And at least it's one thing for me to worry. I mean, one thing for me to not worry about anymore. So, ayun, all of them, parang mga 2 to 3 days lang. Great, God is so great na parang si Oli, she only manifested symptoms for a day. And hindi siya nawalan talaga ng gana kumain during the whole time. So, ayun, and then, matamlay, yes, but, parang a fighter din yung anak ko parang si mommy rin talagang very, laban siya. So, after a few days before pa mag-swab ulit, may power na siya na maglaro-laro. Yan, si daddy, mga 1 week din siya. And ako, hindi ko nagtigil nung nagtigil na sila. So, nung nag-swab kami ulit, nag-negative na silang lahat. Ako na lang yung positive. So, natakot ako lalo kasi alam ko na, diba, parang it's not, everyone is saying that it's just Omicron, it's normal, it's, it's mild, they're going to be okay, but apparently, different bodies, different people, have different, ways of accepting the virus yung katawan natin. Hindi natin alam kung paano i-handle ng katawan natin yun. So, ganun yung nangyari sa akin. And, I just took the medications, I isolated, couldn't see the kids for a month. I have all these things with me. I have all the shipments pending. And for that, I do apologize talaga sa lahat ng mga na-delay. But I really didn't want to break protocols. I didn't really want to break, the law. Para, I want to be very responsible because I know how hard it is to be in that situation. So talagang, as much as possible, walang lalabas talaga. Mahigpit yung village. And I'm very grateful for that. So, talagang natuwa rin naman ako, sobrang grateful ko, and I appreciate everyone who sent their messages, who actually waited and understood, because I've been very open, although not on social media, because of course I didn't want naman people to lose hope na ako yung usually the cheerleader ng karamihan. And then, all of a sudden, what I'll show my face, nakaratay ako. Parang tumigil yung mundo ko, During this time, talaga, kailangan mo ng something that would make you feel normal, And the sense of normalcy for me comes from continuously working. And I've been very vocal and honest to the clients who have been very supportive of me since I began. And I've been telling them that, the delays are unavoidable. And, try to consider the fact that I'm sick, so medyo madidelay. I'm just so grateful na almost all of them really know that, I think because everyone talaga in everyone's household is also undergoing through something, if not all. Some of the family members, even the people that I work with abroad also had it. So, talagang pilay yung operasyon ng halos lahat. Pero syempre hindi natin may iwasan na may mga tao na may mga gusto na lang ipilit. With that, I've given them the option of, returning money and stuff. So, I don't want to stress myself any further because, hindi ko pagpapalit yung safety ko and safety ng family ko and yung safety nila. Just so, maibigay natin yung mga bagay na pwede namang mahintay, sana. Well, yung mga iba, they've taken it well. There were others who did not. And let's just leave it at that. So, wala din, syempre, sabi nga ng doctor ko, this is my psychiatrist who told me that during this time when the body, and I totally agree with him because I came from the medical field as well, so I understand it on a technical level. And he said, and I'll say it simply so that everyone can relate talaga. Pag may sakit ka, yung natural defense ng body mo, the inflammatory response of your body actually lowers down your serotonin and also your protective BDNF, which are responsible for you fighting the stress and for you being happy. So, kumbaga, when you're already sick, mababa na nga yung levels mo to protect your mental health. And then there are constant triggers that, it comes by day to day. And then one day, you will just realize na parang biglang, oops, it's too much for me to handle already. So, when that time comes, you have to take a pause. You have to practice the pause. Kasi kung hindi, talaga ngangal-ngal ka at maaari ka magkakamali. Hindi ko sinasabing lagi mong i-practice na parang tahimik ka lang or what. Try to lessen it if you can control it. But if you can and you feel like really it's too much for you to bear and you need help, please, as I always say, go get it. It's a privilege denied to many, and the waiting time now is really, really long. So, according to my psychiatrist, this January, cases of anxiety and depression brought about by COVID have risen up to 70%. Most of them are new clients, new patients to be exact. And then some are, coming back. Like me, I had to go back because I really need to make a conscious effort para, to keep my sanity. Because even if it is taken lightly by other people, if you have already a lot of, comorbidities and a lot of instabilities that you have in your system, then definitely, kailangan at kakailanganin mo ng tulong. And kung yung tulong na yun, nakakailanganin mo, available naman sa'yo at kakayanin mo, kunin mo agad. Kasi maraming pwedeng mangyari na hindi natin alam. Moving forward, nagkaroon ako ng extreme anxiety again, and I've had depressive episodes again. Maybe because, I haven't been seeing my kids. Trigger factors also for people who couldn't understand the situation, which I also understand because may sarili-sarili tayong priorities. But sometimes dumadating tayo sa point in our lives na, it just drives us to the edge and you cannot handle it anymore. That's the time that you have to make a decision already. Itong time na nagkaroon ako ng sakit, na nagkaroon yung buong family namin ng sakit, nagulat ako sa dami ng tao na nag-aalala para sa akin. And most importantly, yung family ko, yung mama ko, kami, ni Joseph, kami ng mga bata, yung aking assistant, driver, Iyayas, ganyan. Lahat are looking after me talaga. A lot of people are looking after our family, praying for my family. And I would just get random messages from people and from clients and from, a very, very few friends that are saying that they are praying for me, they're waiting for me. And it just warms my heart. When times are getting difficult and I feel like giving up, there also came to a point na parang I was asking the Lord, am I still doing the right thing? Am I still in my path? And then He answered. He never fails to answer. Hindi ko na sasabihin yung buong pangyayari kasi it's medyo mahaba and medyo personal. Not naman about my family, but it's a very humbling experience. And nakita ko and na-realize ko how valuable I am and how priceless I am for my family, especially for the 2 little kids that I have who has, a very bright future ahead of them. And devaluing myself because of not meeting up the expectations of others is something that should not be tolerated by yourself, especially when you have people, 2 beautiful people who are, umaasa sa'yo and sila yung nag-aabang para i-guide mo. Daming life realization. So, medyo malala talaga yung pag-add to heart and check out ko. Kasi parang feeling ko everyday, okay, bukas, ano na naman kakainin ko. Yung medicines ko sobrang dami nung RT-PCR ulit ako after 10 days. So 1 month na akong naka-isolate. They found out, I got a COVID specialist come to my house because I really didn't want to go to the hospital because of the fear na baka mamaya mas lalo akong lumala dun. And of course, I'm gonna be so anxious being there alone because hindi naman pwedeng may kasama ako. So, what I did was, I hired a doctor and on-call naman, and if needed yung oxygen, pa-ready na rin. So, kumbaga parang nire-ready ko na worst case scenario. They found out that my lungs got weak because yung breathing ko is not normal anymore, in that medyo may part na inaudible, which was specifically the left part of my lungs. So, kaya hirap ako huminga. I'm mentally, emotionally, physically exhausted during that time. So, I've been giving medications, antivirals, antibiotics for colds, for cough, for fever, for pain, and if I need help in sleeping. I've also been given, other medications. So, parang 10 sa umaga, meron sa tanghali, meron sa gabi. Around 30 pieces of medicine in a day to survive. But nakakahilo, nakakairita. Most of the time, you just snap. But my family have been very understanding sometimes. Hindi ako sumasagot. Kasi parang I feel like everything is too much already. So, na-realize ko nung panahon na yun na parang mahal na mahal talaga ako ng mama ko, ng mga bata, ng Joseph, ng malalapit kong kaibigan. Iilan lang naman sila mabibilang mo sa kamay. And realize ko rin kung sino yung mga hindi ako kayang tanggapin kapag hindi ako okay. When I am not 100% doing better or doing well, basta hindi ko magawa yung role ko in life. So, malaking eye-opener sa akin itong nangyari. Parang may mga tao na akalain natin lagi nandiyan for us. Turns out hindi. And it's normal. That's general. People have their own priorities in life, and I don't take it against them. I don't think I need to hate on anyone because of what they do to me. Diba? For me, it's just that alam ko na, meron na sa utak ko, nakatatak na sa utak ko kung sino yung kaya kong tanggapin. Healthy, not healthy, doing okay, not doing okay. That's it. That's life's reality. So, ngayon, ang sabi ko sa sarili ko, nung na-realize ko na ang lala, parang feeling ko palala yung sitwasyon ko. Araw-araw ako nagsuswab. Never ako nakakita ng negative. Tapos hindi inom ako ng gamot for pneumonia. Nakakalungkot. Hindi ko makalaro yung mga bata. And alam naman ng lahat, hindi ako hands-on ng mga but I really love seeing them, caressing them, and teasing them from time to time. Meron kaming mommy time. 2 days, in a day at least. 2 oras maglaro, maglambingan, magharutan. I'm happy because, I also have my career and, may bonding moments din naman talaga kami, diba? So, nakakamiss, lalo na nakapapasok na ng taon. And you have a lot of hopes. You have high hopes and wishes for a new year. And then it started off like that. But if you're going to take it in a negative way, then what's going to happen moving forward? Diba? So sabi ko, pag gumaling ako, bilhin mo lahat ng gusto mo, pagtrabahuhan mo. Ngayon, naman lang ako sa buhay ganito. Simple lang. Magbuhay ka nang walang pinapapahang ibang tao. Magtrabaho hanggat kaya. Huwag magpaka-OA sa trabaho. Mag-save at mag-invest para sa future. Tumulong sa kapwa kung kaya, but not at your own expense. Huwag naman na ikaw na yung maubos para lang makatulong sa iba. Kasi yan yung isang mistake ko sa buhay over and over na parang hindi ko iniisip masyado yung sarili ko and my well-being, just, to put others first. This time around, I realized, bago iba, tulungan mo na yung sarili mo. And kapag meron kang kailangan, meron kang something sa iba, and, it's about time for you to tell them politely that you need it. By all means, you are entitled to that. But of course, in a very, very respectful way, and also, professional din. Everyone has been very understanding also with what's going on, and especially now, diba, nagkaroon ako ng iba pang sakit, nag-develop ng complications, but since I stopped medication today, I was able to see the 2, and we had lunch, and that's it. Saglit na saglit lang, but that's more than enough for me to get going for the next few days at least, diba, until we can, finally feel normal again. Sobrang dami kong natutunan talaga sa buhay. Lahat ng meron ako, actually, inisip ko na kung kanino ko papamana sa mga bata. Tumating na ako sa point na ganun because I just want to be honest, It was a very uncertain time that I felt like, what if I don't wake up tomorrow? What if, my having difficulty in breathing would just want me to stop breathing all at once, diba? Dami. So parang ako sabi ko, ayoko na i-complicate yung buhay ko. So ngayon, my priority is, make my family happy and healthy. Everything else, I can work hard for. All the extra, save, help others, and enjoy it. Enjoy it to the fullest because tomorrow really, really is never promised. Medyo mahaba to kasi medyo mahaba rin si Maring COVID sa akin. And Sa ngayon, nagpapalakas ako. Pero, ma-excite kayo kasi sabi ko, paggaling ko, I promise to do more unboxing. And bibigay ko yan sa inyo lahat. And from time to time, I'm also going to, report my progress, lalong-lalo na when it comes to my medical and my mental health condition. Kasi talagang greatly affected and it deteriorated talaga. I had to take medicines again for my anxiety and a few more else. And there's no shame for me in saying that. I'm actually proud that I can get help and that I am privileged to be able to get that help, because that is one thing that not everyone else, can easily get hold of. So, very grateful pa rin ako kahit anong mangyari. Kasi, diba, kailangan ko ng tulong. Kaya kong kumuha ng tulong. Kaya kong bilhin yung gamot. Diba? I mean, and then, ang negosyo, hindi naman tumitigil. Ang mga tao na nagtitiwala, hindi naman sila nagmamadali. Hindi nila ako pinipressure. Nakakataba ng puso. Sabi ko, nung tinanong ko si Lord ko, nasa tama pa ba ako? Sabi nila sa akin, sabi ng mga tao sa akin na nagtitiwala sa akin, hindi kasi ako tipo ng tao na gusto makadisappoint. Sabi nila, maghihintay sila. Importante, maging okay daw ako. Maging maayos daw ako. Yung pamilya namin, maging healthy. I'm sorry for being emotional. You rarely see me like this, but salamat for making me and for reminding me that I matter. Because there were others who made me feel that I was disposable. Tatanungin ako, so hanggang kailan ka quarantine? Hindi ko alam kung kailan ako gagaling. But it's all behind me now. Ang importante, buhay ako. Buhay mahal ako. Hindi naubos na maraming COVID yung things ng mukha ko. Parang kailangan ko na yata mag-develop ng product. Diba? Feeling ko, patok to. Wala akong makeup niyan. Tubig lang yan. Promote pa. Nagyabang pa. Sabihin nyo na. Ayun. It is really during the difficult times in our lives that we get to find out what really matters, who really matters, and who are just passerbys. But do not hate on anyone who have wronged you during this time, because hindi naman natin alam. Lahat tayo may pinagdadaanan. I think my greatest takeaway from this is that, even at times when people cannot be empathetic to you, you have to still extend your patience and be more compassionate to the level na yung compassion mo, mahawahan mo sila. Kasi that's what all we need right now. Hindi normal yung mga nangyayari. Maswerte tayo na meron pa rin tayong mga pinagkukuhaan ng hanap buhay, na nabubuhay pa tayo. Kasi yung isang buong buwan na yun na nakikipaglaban ako sa sakit, sabihin na ng exams, but it was really different for me. I have asthma, I have so many underlying comorbidities. My dad has diabetes when he passed. Heart problems, lahat na. So, I know exactly kung ano yung dapat. Kaya sobrang ingat ko. But it still got, still got it. Because it was meant to happen. na ako nagpagsisihan. I will apologize for all the delays. Lahat talaga. I'm very, very sorry, and I'm very, very grateful for for accommodating me and, for understanding me. Salamat. I'm getting better, and you can expect me to do it all again. As of now, I only have my personal assistant who takes care of me, and Joseph, my driver, and myself. Kami lang ang gumagawa ng lahat. My people abroad, they're doing good. They're safe, and I'm grateful for that. As for me here, kami-kami na muna kasi medyo mas madali, although mahirap for me to simulan lahat naman ng gagawin on my own. I just want to, focus on everything kasi medyo mahirap din kasi pagka marami kang tao, nakakagulo-gulo, lalo na sa mga deliveries. So, maliit na yung circle ko, lalo ko pang pinaliit. If that's the only way for me to be more efficient and more at peace, then I think that's the best decision. So, ayun, it's just a quick update of how COVID hit me. Dumating ako sa point na parang 67 yung pulse ox ko. Di ako makagalaw kasi actually akala ko talaga I'll go. But thank God. Thank God talaga. May purpose lang ako eh. Binulong niya. So, salamat sa inyo lahat for reminding me that. Thank you to my family, babe. Thank you for taking good care of me, Mom. Thank you for taking care of the little ones habang di ko kaya. My personal assistant for never-ending cooking all the food that I would like to eat. I'm very grateful. My driver also in quarantine. Na alam mo yun, basta lahat tulong-tulong lang talaga. Na-appreciate ko lahat yun. Maraming salamat. Hindi ko makakalimutan lahat yung mga kaibigan ko na tumatawag para kamustahin ako. Gusto magpadala ng pagkain. Masaya malaman na may mga nagmamahal sa'yo. Hindi mo kailangan ng marami. Pero nagulat ako. Marami rin pala. Salamat sa inyo lahat. Hindi ko na pahabain, hindi ko na rin itadrag, hindi ko na rin kailangan isa-isahin, lalo pagdating sa mental health ko. Kasi medyo kailangan pang hinay-hinayin. Kasi kagagaling ko lang talaga dun sa parang feeling ko one of the lowest points of my life. Parang, I had to take it slow. And for the past 13 to 14 years, I have never known the word taking it slow. So perhaps this is, His will for me to realize that rest is important. Health is so important. Family is most important. And everything else is just, icing on the cake. So, dito muna tayo magtapos. Yung susunod natin, hopefully I will get my permit already to work and to vlog. Sana pwede na magpapasok dito sa village so that I can get my team back again. And ayun, oo nga pala, dun sa mga nang-iintriga na nakakala nila kahit may sakit ako, nag-film ako, this may come as a surprise for others, but this is my normal. I can shoot 4 to 6 episodes in one day, and that will last me for 1 to 1.5 months worth of content. All of those are unplanned. all of those I just jot down on the night before I shoot. No, I don't have any guidelines or whatever. It's in the moment. So you are in the moment with me whenever I talk, whenever I share everything with you. So, ayan. Basta promise talaga marami kayo makikita ng unboxing pero walang haul dahil hindi ko kaya yata. Parang baka nahihiya ako na makita na ang OA ko talaga. Sobrang OA ko. At parang naging times 3 yung pagka-OA ko dahil sa COVID na to. Sabi ko, enjoyin. Trabahuhan, enjoyin. I think that's about it. It's time for me to get some rest para hindi talaga nawawala. Hindi na pwede pani-COVID yung balat ng lola nyo. Kailangan ko na yata talagang gumawa ng product para dito. Vitamins most especially. Tingnan natin. And of course, my tabi merch should come very, very soon. Maraming salamat. Matutulog na ako. Sana ma-edit agad to ng team ko. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everyone who supports me. And please be excited for the upcoming episodes because I'm gonna give you a lot of unboxing and a lot of lessons, of course, as I always do. Unti-unti natin, isa-isahin. Kaya natin to. I love you all. Thank you for taking time to be with me and to be with my journey, listen to my journey. I hope that the next episode talagang okay na may permit to work na ako so that I can finally unbox all the advent calendars. Ayan na yung hint ha. Yung pinaka-controversial. Meron tayo niyan. And a lot more of those. Hindi lang yun. So, magsawa kayo. Diyan, compare natin sila lahat. I'm so excited to work again. Na-miss ko magtrabaho. Na-miss ko mag-film. Na-miss ko kayo lahat. So, bye. Thank you. I'll see you again on the next episode, which will be a very fun one na hopefully very soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below if if you just want to talk about anything. I'm here. Just leave a message. Kahit matagal ako magsagot, makikita ko yan, mababasa ko yan. Know that you are not alone and that I'm here. And of course, ang mahiwagang notification bell button para next time, pag okay na, mag-unbox na ako, updated tayo agad. Kita tayo ulit. I'm going to see you soon. Thank you. Bye.